Hey, it's Ryan Lee back with another training video. This one is a highlight film from my Continuity Summit 1, and this is my good friend David Fry talking about running webinars. He gives some really good strategies. I love webinars. I do them every week with my Inner Circle coaching group. It's just nothing like doing a webinar and sharing the screen and talking with your members and prospective clients and customers. So that's it. It's just a little video clip I want to share with you from Continuity Summit 1 by my friend David Fry. So sit back, relax, have some popcorn, and enjoy.
Okay, so let me just give you some quick tips. I do my launches through webinars. You can do them a number of different ways. I happen to do them through webinars. So let me give you some tips on doing webinars, because I do webinars, oh my gosh, I've done hundreds of webinars, hundreds of them. Okay, number one, you want to schedule your launches for Thursdays and send an email on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Okay, what that does is it gives you, we do a 3-email launch to a list. So we'll always do it on a Thursday, we'll start on a Monday, we go Wednesday, and then we do that Thursday morning. And then GoToWebinar, which is what you should be using, we'll send another email that day. Okay, number 2, use GoToWebinar. It's the cheapest, easiest, and the most advanced system in my opinion, in my personal opinion. It costs about $100 a month, and that tool has made me a lot of money. You want to use an integrated opt-in script to combine your autoresponder and GoToWebinar's registration form. So when you go to opt-in to GoToWebinar, the registration form that they create, it doesn't have an autoresponder service. So if you want to buy, if you go to webinarsecrets.com, Jim Edwards has a course, and he provides that script with the course. If not, you have to get one created. Highly recommend you do it if you're going to do launches with webinars. Study your webinar statistics. Now this is one we discovered. We looked at our webinar statistics, and we got a list of all the people that stayed on to the end of the webinar. And all the ones that stayed on to the end of the webinar that didn't buy, we called up the next morning, and 30% of them bought. 30 to 40, actually it was a little bit higher than that. All right? That's a lot. That meant a lot of money. Okay? Hold a follow-up webinar on Monday for 70%. Okay. 30% of the people that register for the webinar will show up. That is just a time-tested rule of thumb. I'm telling you, I've done tons of these things. 30% will show up of all the registered. So how about the 70% who never even saw your webinar? Okay? You need to have another one. You need to say, hey, there's a lot of people who couldn't make it to the webinar, and you have one on Monday morning. Okay? So you sent out an email on Friday, and then one on Monday morning, and you'll pick up probably double your sales on that Monday webinar. That's something we tested and tested and tested, and we finally figured out. So those are some rules of thumbs if you're going to do webinars. How many of you have done webinars before? Man, it's an awesome way to sell products. It really is. Okay, so I'm going to show you right now a complete business model. It's going to be very simple. It's one that I'm doing right this moment. I know a lot of business models, and I chose this business model so you know that this one has merit.
Okay, hope you enjoyed that video clip from Continuity Summit 1 by David Fry. And if you're interested in attending Continuity Summit 2, good news and bad news. Good news is that the event is on. It's going to be March 4th through 6th, Stamford, Connecticut. The bad news is it's sold out. However, we do have a wait list, and we are calling every single person who registered, because all of my Inner Circle members are coming and registered, but there's some obviously who don't come. So we are calling every single one, and if we don't hear from them and they don't confirm over the phone, we're going to release those seats. So we have been releasing seats and opening it back up. So getting on the wait list, there's a good chance you could still get in. So just go to ContinuitySummit.com, get on the wait list, and hopefully we can get you in and see you in Stamford, Connecticut, because we got some great stuff this year. Thanks so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.